1, 2, 3.
In the doghouse, where all the happenings are found. In the doghouse, covering news that's school around. We've got journalism, big events, sports is the main attraction. We're all ready to kick it off, so lights, camera, action. In the doghouse, DNA students have things to tell. In the doghouse, oh, I hope this show will find you well. So please turn your attention as we're all proud to present in a doghouse news and each other's school event. Oh yeah.
I'm Kayla Chisholm, and here's the news for In the Doghouse. December 4th through 6th is Nyami Invitational, and then on December 8th is the Choral Christmas Program. December 9th is a basketball game at home versus Ripley, and also the SATP English State Test. Semester exams start December 17th, and the December 19th is the last day for students, which is a 60% day.
Find your favorite journalism student today and buy a yearbook. They're $45.
I'm not sure what time, and it doesn't sound here, but anyway, that tournament will be Thursday through Saturday with Michigan games. And the soccer team plays Tuesday night, which is tonight, at Pontotoc, and then they play Lafayette away at 5 on Friday, and Aberdeen home 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon. So go out and see that. And also, as you know, last week we got beat by Inglemoor, which me and Parks, or was it me and Kyle? Me and Parks both predicted they would. I knew they would. Girls won. They did win, but me and Parks just had a hunch that boys will win. But anyway, it happens every year.
Hey, Mark, what about that Egg Bowl?
Anyway, Chris Gamble was selected Player of the Week for the second week of doing it. And later on, we'll have Parks will interview him. He had 17 points, and he was 3 rebounds shy of the double-double. Good game. He was playing against probably the best player on the court, which was
Jerome Jones.
Mine and Parks' boy, Jerome Jones. And but he did play a good game. He just couldn't.
Yeah, Jerome Jones had a little bit more experience. He's slightly older, and knew how to play the position better than Chris Gamble, but he'll get better with experience.
But you know, not many people on the floor. Not many people could stop Jerome Jones.
Yeah,
in my opinion, he's a pretty good player.
He's just too strong, way too strong.
He is too strong. Well, anyway, and see, coming up, about 2 weeks, we got the SEC championship game.
No, it's this Saturday.
Saturday?
Yep. At Georgia.
That was December. Never mind. Anyway, Georgia LSU.
Yep.
In Atlanta, in Georgia Dome.
Who's gonna win, Martin?
LSU national champions. LSU Tigers. Go ahead.
That's my prediction.
Parks, LSU.
A win by LSU won't get them into the national title game unless USC loses to Oregon State, which there's no way. So LSU will win the SEC championship, but not the national title.
What bowl will they play in there?
LSU will play in either probably the Fiesta.
So who will they play?
In the Fiesta, they will play.
Florida State.
Florida State.
That's who it is.
Fiesta.
Florida State. That's a big
matchup.
game.
Real good matchup.
But everybody knows anybody Oklahoma plays will probably blow out, including USC.
Yeah.
Kyle, Heisman winner.
I'm gonna have to go with Larry Fitzgerald because he's just such an athlete. He's probably the best, but if he don't win it, it's because he's just a sophomore.
Parks Heisman winner.
The Heisman winner will be, although I don't necessarily agree with this, will be Jason White. It's because of the season he's having. The touchdown-interception ratio is unbelievable.
I'm going to agree with Parks. Jason White, Heisman. Nobody will stop Jason White. Nobody has stopped Jason White, except for LSU. LSU can stop Jason White. Best defense in the country.
So, Parks, what bowl's Ole Miss going to?
Well, we're looking at probably the Cotton right now with a matchup against Kansas State out of the Big 12. Which will be a pretty tough matchup.
Hey, so Martin, what bowl is State going to?
State hired a new coach. Today it was announced they hired Sylvester Croom from Green Bay. The running backs coach took a huge pay cut to come to Mississippi State. He should be a good coach. turn around a lot of things.
First black coach ever in the SEC.
That's a huge step for Mississippi State. First 12 years of existence, no black coach. State got it. Huge step for the SEC. I was hoping they'd get Rick Neuheisel, but it didn't happen. I don't think it ever happened, but anyway.
Should be a big boost for recruiting for State. Black athletes might want to feel they can relate to a black coach better, so it may help them out in recruiting.
And Parks, what's Ole Miss's basketball record?
Basketball record right now, they're 2-1 with victories over quality opponents, Southeast Louisiana. They play Florida State next. It'll be a victory.
State's 4-0, and they're off to a good start as well. And just everybody go out, support all the teams that are playing, try to make a couple of games, and tune in next week.
Here we are with Chris Gamble, our Player of the Week. Chris, how do you feel about being selected Player of the Week?
Well, I feel good, Parks, to know that y'all picked me to be Player of the Week.
Yeah, we picked him because of his performance in the Inglemoor game, by the way. What do you think about your first big game versus Inglemoor?
Well, I think I played good, but I guess I played good enough because we come out to win, but it's all right.
You feel you'll get revenge on Inglemoor in the county tournament?
Yes, I feel like that we could beat them for the county tournament, so more likely we will.
What would you feel the main factor in your loss to Inglemoor was?
Missed free throws. That's
All right, about how many rebounds did you have in that game? I know you had a ton.
I think I had like 6 or 7. I'm not for sure.
How many points?
17.
That's a good job. And what are your expectations for the rest of the season?
I feel like that we can do pretty good in the division games and might make it to Jackson.
Maybe.
State championship.
Maybe. I hope so. That ends our interview. Thanks, Chris.
Every student has a story. Hello, my name is Catherine Ann Harrington, and today I have the pleasure of interviewing Whitney Carr. Whitney recently traveled to New York City, where she marched as a UCA All-Star cheerleader. Well, Whitney, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Whitney Carr. I'm 17. I'm a senior at New Albany High School, and I'm the head cheerleader of the basketball squad.
Okay, well, how long have you been a cheerleader?
I was a cheerleader in middle school, 7th and 8th grade. I was a JV cheerleader my 9th grade year, and I've been a cheerleader my sophomore, junior, and senior year.
Okay. Well, describe to us how you were chosen as an all-star cheerleader.
At summer cheerleading camp, all of the seniors were offered the opportunity to try out to be elected as an all-star cheerleader, and you had to do a dance and a cheer as well as a jump, and I tried out, and everyone made it this year, but I was the only one that went to be in the parade.
Okay, tell us a little about your trip to New York.
We left on Saturday before Thanksgiving, and we were there 5 days before the parade, so we rehearsed pretty much every day except for one day, and that day we just could tour, do whatever we wanted to do. So there was a lot of rehearsing and a lot of sightseeing, but Thursday we marched and came home on Saturday after that.
Okay. What was the highlight of your trip?
Probably marching in the parade. It was a lot of fun.
Okay. Well, Whitney, congratulations, and we're proud of you for representing our school on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Our faculty focus for this week is Mr. Damon Ladner, who is the agricultural science teacher in the VOTEC. Before we begin, will you please tell us a little bit about your background?
Yeah, I came to New Albany from Carthage, Mississippi, born and raised there. Most of my relatives live further south of there in Poplarville and towards the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Went to East Central Community College for 2 years, got my Associate of Arts degree. Then I went to Mississippi State University for 5 years, got my undergraduate degree, my BS in agriculture education. And after that, I stayed on at Mississippi State University as a graduate assistant and got my master's in agriculture education with a cognate in business information systems.
Okay. What made you decide to become a teacher?
It's basically in the blood. my dad is a teacher, my mom is a teacher, and my sister is a teacher. So it's just one of those things, they say that teachers make teachers, and it's very true that if you come from a family of teachers, you're going to be a teacher. You just grow up around it, you get used to it, you get comfortable with it. So it's sort of in your blood, and just from being around my dad, being in it and everything all my life basically, I just sort of natural to me. Didn't really think about it, it sort of chose me instead of me choosing it.
Okay, and why did you choose this field?
I chose this field because when I was in high school, my dad is a former agriculture teacher himself, and my agriculture teacher in high school made a influence on me, and just the impact that it made on me. And I'm comfortable with this field, I enjoy this field, and has many rewards. The rabbit's acting up.
And how did you end up at New Albany?
Ended up at New Albany, graduated from Mississippi State with my master's, and I was looking around for a job. And I interviewed at Greene County on the coast. I interviewed at Germantown High School in Tennessee. All around, basically, looking for a job. And there happened to be an opening here in New Albany. Mr. Hartley was moving over to North Panola, where he would become the vocational director. And I interviewed with Mr. Jackie Ford here, and decided it was the best situation for me. It had the best facilities, best opportunity for growth, and liked the people, liked the town. Especially once I got to move here and know the people and everything. And from that, I just decided to move here.
And for those of you who don't know, we have a greenhouse next to the school bus parking lot. I believe you had a lot to do with that, didn't you?
Well, the greenhouse comes as part of my program. I teach 4 classes here. I teach concepts of agri-science, which uses the modules behind me in my laboratory to learn about all 10 general areas of agriculture. Then I teach an ag business course, which is juniors and seniors, and that's teaching you basically how to run your own business and everything to do with it. Then I teach an environment course, and I also teach a plants course. And from a plants course, that's where we use the greenhouse. We hadn't got it fully, well, we've got it fully operational right now. What we're waiting on is I contacted a buyer, tried to get ferns and everything like that. Wasn't able to get them this year, but hopefully next year during the growing season and everything, we'll have ferns in there, and we'll use my plants class to grow out ferns and sell them to the public next year.
Okay, sweet. Okay, as you can see, we are holding 2 bunnies. And how do you use these in your lessons?
Well, this rabbit right here is Sadie, the little white bunny with red eyes. She's a Netherlands dwarf. Both of them are Netherlands dwarf rabbits. And the black bunny is Spade. He is the male, she is the female. And you can use several things with these rabbits in your classes. You can talk about genetics, because obviously when you breed a black rabbit with a white rabbit, you're going to get several combinations. Even though when she had her first litter this year, we had all black rabbits, so I was sort of shocked by that. I figured we'd have some of both colors and some possibly black and white, but all of them came out black. So apparently he has the dominant gene. And you can teach nutrition, medicine, a lot of different things. And basically the best thing you can teach is animal welfare and animal care, because the students really take good care of the rabbits and really take ownership of them and appreciate having them in the room. As well, we have fish. Used to have one tank full of fish, caught disease though, and all fish died, as often happens sometimes. And right now we're incubating duck and chicken eggs, and so we'll see how those turn out.
Okay, what did you do with her babies this year?
Well, I'm gonna set her down. She's sort of restless. We handed the babies away, gave them away to different students. The 4-H club here in town is starting a rabbit club, and in order to sort of help some of the students get into the rabbit club and get acclimated to it and everything like that, I gave the students that were going to participate in it the litter that she had.
Okay. Well, for as many of you know, Mr. Ladner does a lot of extra things on his own time for this school. What kind of things do you do?
It varies. My week, depending on what's going on at school, can be crazy. I run the music at the football games and the basketball games and the baseball games. I do a little bit of announcing at the baseball games as well. I run the lights and the sound if we have any pep rallies or anything like that. help out the cheerleaders with anything they may have as far as getting music together or planning different activities. You know, just anything else. PowerPoints, do a lot of PowerPoints for seniors, for homecoming, for different activities like that. So just whatever I call upon. I like helping the students, whether they're in my class or not, because I live by the theory that people don't care how much you know till they know how much you care. And I've just always been student-centered and wanted to be the voice of the students on the faculty. So I really wanted to get involved with all the students and let them know I support them and I'll be there and help them out in any way.
What do you like most about being here at New Albany?
That's a good question. I like the town, I like the people, and I like the fact I've never been in a town, and this is the honest truth, I've never been in a town that the community supports the school as much as New Albany does. And it's just amazing to see how much the school gets behind it, because I've never heard of people having the seniors over for senior supper or anything else like that. It is amazing how much the town and the community is behind the school and behind the students, want to see them excel and succeed in everything they do.
Okay, do you have any future plans?
Future plans right now are to continue teaching at New Albany High School for at least another 3 to 4 years. After that, I'm going to look at a few things, see where I'm at in my life, as far as my personal life, as far as in my educational goals and my career goals. Possibly go back and get my doctorate degree, and then move on to university and teach on the university level. Or if I'm content and happy here, then continue working here. So one of those two road paths, but it'll be 3 or 4 years before I finally make that decision which way I want to go in my life.
Okay. Well, I know the school really appreciates all that you do for it.
Well,
and
thank you.
Thank you for taking your time out today to be with us.
Hi, I'm Kay Jackson. I'm here with Bridget Stanford. Bridget, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Bridget Stanford, and I'm a senior.
Okay. You're president of the National Honor Society, right?
Correct.
Okay. What's your role as president?
I work with Ms. Houston, and we try to come up with a date and a time to meet with all the National Honor Society members and what subject we'll be talking about that day at the meeting, and just about what kind of projects to help our community and even fun projects that we will participate in.
Okay. I know that y'all's latest project is a toy drive. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, we are now holding a toy drive. The National Honor Society thought that it would be a good project to help out our very own community to participate in the Sharing at Christmas with the New Albany Gazette, and all the students are encouraged to bring toys to help make this project a success.
Okay. When do all the toys need to be turned in by?
The deadline is December the 9th. This toy drive is going to be held in your 5th period class, and so the toy drive will end on December the 9th during 5th period.
Okay, so the students need to take their toys to 5th period class?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be held in 5th period classes.
Okay, well thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Hannah Martin, here with Marco Griffin for Students at Work. He works at the Talk of the Town in New Albany. Marco, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a senior at New Albany High School. I am involved in ROTC, SAD, Frontline, HOSA, FCCLA, and a lot of more stuff.
How long have you been working here?
It'll be 2 months tomorrow.
And what made you want to work here?
Because I needed a job.
Okay, what's your favorite part about this job?
I don't really have a favorite part because I like everything I do. I do a lot of stuff.
Well, what do you do here? What's your job?
I cook. Sometimes I serve, and sometimes I run the bar. Whatever is needed to be done.
Okay, well thank you.
So come and see me at the top. So come and see me at the top of the town. We're at 225 Starling Avenue.
Find your favorite journalism student today and buy a yearbook. They're $45.
Hi, my name is Ed Randall. I'm in the 12th grade. Old phone, representing. What else I gotta say?
What do you want for Christmas?
Christmas. I want some clothes, some money. I want a couple of games. I spend time. I want some cologne, some more shoes. I think that's about it though.
All right. Thank you.
I'm Albert Crowley. I'm a junior here at New Albany High School. Did you ask me what hardest exam gonna be? Oh, it's gonna be chemistry. I think. Yes, it is. Back up a little bit. All right. I love Miss Weatherly too. Is it recording? Oh, I love Miss Weatherly.
All right, Albert. What do you want for Christmas?
Well, I done got most of it, but what I really want like another system for my car and stuff like that, and you know, got to keep the sound going, and I wish for just a better year, you know.
Okay. Okay, tell us your name and grade.
Hi, I'm Loretta Connor, and I am a senior. Oh, rule. Okay, what's the question?
Okay, and what do you want for Christmas?
What I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
Oh my
And I want a CD player for my car, and that's it.
And what do you think your hardest exam is going to be?
Chemistry, Miss Weatherly. Ugh.
Tell us your name and grade.
My name is Raymond Woods. I'm in 11th grade.
Okay, and what do you think your hardest exam is going to be?
ROTC.
ROTC? Okay, good luck on it. Okay, tell us your name and grade.
My name is Cookie Bay, and I'm a senior this year.
Okay, and what do you want for Christmas?
Clothes, shoes, a new cell phone. That's all.
Okay, and what do you think your hardest exam is going to be?
Probably chemistry. Chemistry is very hard. It's complicated. Miss Weatherly does a good job. She tries her hardest to teach it to us, but sometimes I just don't get it.
Okay, thanks. Okay, tell us your name and what you teach.
My name is Mr. Trout, and I teach U.S. history.
Okay, and what do you want for Christmas?
I guess I would just like to have my family get together and us all get along and have a good time.
Okay, thank you. Okay, tell us your name and grade.
My name is Cordell Nels. I'm in the 12th grade.
Okay, and what's your hardest exam going to be?
English, probably.
Okay.
AEC English.
Hey, film J for Hey, turn
oh yeah, let me do it.
I know. Film J for.
Well, what we can do? Let's take something like that. Oh, God. Alright, tell us when it's out.
Okay, tell us your name and grade.
My name is Jill Roberts. I'm in 11th grade. Beth Moore, 12th grade.
And what do y'all want for Christmas?
A car. Yeah. Another car.
Thanks for watching In the Doghouse on Channel 99.
Lizzie Tizzy, man.
I'm Charlie Mason. I'm Brandon Lang.
I'm Dietrich Listenby.
Hey, are you ready, Brandon? Yeah. Are you ready, Dietrich?
Yeah. Are you ready, Brandon?
Yeah. Are you ready, Charlie? Oh, yeah.
Doghouse News has got it going on. Doghouse News has got it going on. We are back again, or so I'm told. So I'm told. You find Bill Doghouse episode. Come on, you watch it. Get involved. Sports for the people and walking the talk. Walking the dog. You wanna learn about the latest news? Turn on your TV to listen to Doghouse News on Channel 99. It's all you need. We will show you a good time. Doghouse News you see on the own show for me. We hope you're watching out. Doghouse News is on me. Yeah, Doghouse News on Channel 99. It's all you need. We will show you a good time. good time. Song after